the Zillion for Bjergsen, the iconic pick here for the mid lane.
And as much as we open here from 100 Thieves, from Closer, coming up empty, FlyQuest get the Dragon.
Dragon about to go, but what about the fight after? 100 Thieves still maybe thinking about it. Prince is buffed up by the Nami. Busio gets caught in a bubble, and Speaka's ready to chase after. Busio,
as we said, though, can be a really big tool in doing that.
And I'm pretty sure Bjergsen just walked over and helped Closer level up, trying to catch him up in a little bit of XP right there, doing anything he can. As we have 4 players on each side here, as the engage now comes in. Spica pops the ultimate, Nami wave in as well. Closer getting low, does get the resurrect, as you mentioned, plays in so well with Xin Zhao, but he does still go down to the damage of Veigar. That's first blood for FlyQuest, 2 now as well, as it all begins to fall apart for 100 Thieves. Double kill for Vikla.
First turret dropping along with all its plates. I would have to think it's going to be looking like 3,500 gold in 11 minutes for FlyQuest.
Vibes like that. People always talk about, oh yeah, you know, GA loses value when you play against Caitlyn because they can just place traps under you.
The miscommunication on FlyQuest's side, because otherwise it's so hard to find any sort of opportunity to get yourself a good fight here.
Zion, as the game will slow down for a brief moment to just check back in for those tuning in. This is game 1 in our best of 5 as they spot Vikla in the bot lane, and this looks like the opportunity for 100 Thieves to find themselves an engage. Bjergsen comes on in, it's tenacity as well, and the kill on to double lift Kobe.
All of their members, they're happy to push out on the other 2 lanes. They do lose Vikla, they lose the bounty off his head, but Prince is pushing hard on mid, and top side, they take down the tower with impact.
Now the big thing here is the Drake has also been stopped for the side of FlyQuest because of the fact they killed Vikla. When he does not have a teleport cooldown, when the timer is going to be lined up for the Drake spawn, it means FlyQuest cannot comfortably contest this, so they will not be able to build towards Soul Point. They will not have that threat for the rest of the game, but FlyQuest is saying, all right, fine, no Drake, no problem.
Now the lead is up to over 5,000 gold.
Uh-oh.
Spica was looking for double lift there, not quite gonna find him. Throws out the cage to make sure Tenacity's not able to chase any further. Busio throws out a hook, only finds Impact. The Scion could still be a viable target here. They are going to focus him and look to take him down, but the dead body's going to come back to life and look to get something back. Busio is killed, and Bjergsen falls back. He doesn't use the ultimate. He's still got it ready to go. Closer's here on the front line. Now he's going to be resurrected by Bjergsen, but it means double lift has no way out. A double kill on Vikla. It's 3 dead bodies wearing 100 Thieves colors, and they engaged, making Summoner's Rift a very dark and scary place.
Yeah, it's still dark and scary, and they're going for it.
Busio's going to be your target. Remember, he already had to flash away earlier, so they know he has no way out.
You don't want a burger flip, Flowers.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like FlyQuest wants to give up this turret as the engage comes in from Impact. Teleport behind the 100 Thieves members. It's Vikla on the back find. He says hello and goodbye to double lift. Bjergsen goes down as well. He will have the ultimate, but that does not matter. Closer trying to just get out the lantern to safety. Vikla is a one-man army as he shreds double lift on the back.
Out of his butt.
Gentlemen, we are at an 8,000 gold lead for FlyQuest, and Vikla still doesn't even have far ahead. So I guess what I want to look to now is, if you're 100 Thieves, what are you thinking about changing? What needs to be different in game number 2?
Because I have no dang idea.
I mean, one of the biggest factors when you're coming into best of 5s is the prep work that you do for level 1s. There was a lot that snowballed off of this level 1, and that should be the first area that they start. That is something you can fix quickly.
Well, Closer about to die. Survives long enough to get the resurrection from Bjergsen, but what about after the fact? Now Spica's ready to use the ulti. Closer's still in retreat. Impact's here on the front. He's actually going to be the first one killed in this fight overall, and 100 Thieves doing a good job defending. The inhibitor is still standing too. FlyQuest push has not done a lot. Finally, they're going to get the inhib. They will trade their top laner for it.
Thieves, it still has to be around this Jinx carry.
Well, FlyQuest is going to get that third Drake here for themselves. Teams try to hold him off. That Baron Enchanted Cannon minion is going to have the buff for another 2 seconds or so. Oh, just as he was about to shoot the bullet, he loses the buff. Doesn't matter, turret had 1 HP left, and FlyQuest are now on to their second inhibitor of the game. The super minions are pressuring the bottom lane.
One-man army before, he's just warding off the whole 100 Thieves team with all these meteors and cages dropping. Finally.
Wow, okay. That happens a lot in gold, as it looks like the Baron play has begun. Imagine trying to walk through that point with the Veigar cage. Oh! It's Spica on the back line, though, as he gets the knockup. Down goes Closer. No time for an ultimate there as they've been completely pushed off. Tenacity now stuck in the cage as well. Oh, it looks like it's all but over right now. As also, there's one more! Ultimate has to be used by Bjergsen. They're gonna march right on down. This looks like it's gonna be game number 1 for FlyQuest. Let's talk about a miracle. 1 versus 5 for Doublelift. It don't matter how many playoffs he's been in. He's not stopping that. FlyQuest with the ace, and it's gonna be FlyQuest striking first here in our best of 5.
This is the FlyQuest we saw in the first few weeks of the split. This is the FlyQuest that was notably absent for the last couple of weeks. And this is the FlyQuest that came to play in this first round of playoffs. They take game 1.
FlyQuest have been cooking all week